Valley landmark full of hiking trails and subdivisions of homes.
Yeah, but at one point, Papago Park used to hold more than 3,000 prisoners during World War II. Kim, this is so fascinating.
Yeah, I'm thinking most people, myself included, had no idea that Papago Park was a prisoner of war camp. And it was also there that a methodically well-planned prisoner escape happened.
Near 66th Street in Oak, there are rows of homes and a walkway along a canal. A couple of blocks away sit a baseball and softball stadium and the iconic Red Butte formations. This is Papago Park.
They run on this path, they ride their bikes on this path, and they have no idea that it's at this very spot here is where an incredible piece of Arizona history occurred.
Queen Creek Fire Captain Keith Lloyd wrote and published a book on what used to be here. During World War II, Papago Park was home to a prisoner of war camp for Germans. There were more than 20 POW camps in Arizona.
They lived in fairly harsh conditions. There's no air conditioning back then. They lived in primitive huts.
At this specific subdivision sat Compound 1A, a place for prisoners who were dubbed the troublemakers, political agitators, hardcore Nazis, and escape artists.
The problem was they took very intelligent, highly trained German naval prisoners and they put them in a compound together with nothing to do.
In Lloyd's book, The Great Desert Escape, he shares the story of how months of planning among 25 prisoners led to the largest POW escape on American soil during World War II.
They dug a 178-foot tunnel and it ended right here at on the Arizona Crosscut Canal.
Once they crawled through the tunnel, most of the prisoners headed south from Mexico and were later captured. But 3 went north to the Phoenix Mountain Preserve and hid in a cave for several days. They were known as the Crazy Boatmen.
They actually made a handmade canoe and they took it out through the tunnel. They had seen a blue line on a map of Arizona that was the Gila River, and they thought it would be a great idea.
Their plan was to float down the Gila River, to the Colorado River, then to the Sea of Cortez, and eventually to freedom.
They carried the boat to the Gila River and saw that it was a dry bed, so they had to walk.
They were later recaptured around Gila Bend. Today, the only remnants of this piece of Arizona history left is the Officers Club, which is now the Elks Lodge at 64th and Oak Streets.
So it definitely sounds like a story that should be turned into a movie. And Lloyd is actually working on another book about POW escapes, and he expects to finish that by next spring.
So the tunnels are still there, but you can't.
Yeah,
You can't get in there, Scott.
You can see it looks like almost a manhole cover that's marking the tunnels. Yeah.
You had to be shocked when you heard about this yourself.
No idea.
Who knows this? Yeah.
Never heard of that.
And when we were out at the Crosscut Canal, you saw so many people running, biking right
No
by
idea.
where it was.
Yeah.
No clue. Houses there.
Well, now they
Must be
know.
a really
Now they know.
interesting book. Gosh, Kim, thank you.